Check, check, check. All right, I think we are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Flight Sim. My name is Mike. I will be flying the A10 Warthog today, and we have a special mission, that is community developed, for tonight. I'm excited to play it. So it's actually the first time I'm playing it. So if you guys are not aware, DCS World has a very diverse community of mission creators, and they're responsible for the color and the excitement that we see in the simulation. So this mission is called Fox Hunt, right? So I'm gonna read the brief, so you guys have a context. But the strike package that we're gonna be in right now would be two A10 Warthogs, A10 Charlie, two tank killers. You can see my wingman over there. And our mission for today is a high-value target capture or elimination mission, right? So for this particular mission, we are, going to be capturing or neutralizing a Daesh high-profile target. So the target's name, for role-playing purposes, is Muhammad Yassin Aram Perez, so code name El Cordobes. So the leader of the Andalus Brigade, responsible for many war crimes against the Yazidi minority. So we're currently in the vicinity of Iran, and we are in an airport called Shiraz International Airport. The known location of the target is 60 miles away from our current location. We have the location of the brigade's encampment near Lake Tashk. So a Delta Force team is going to actually go in and, like I said, the A10 Warthog. And let's just describe the loadout, for now, so I don't have to go through it later. So if you can see this profile of the aircraft that I'm flying right now, we're pretty loaded. So the outer pylons, from the left side, we have two sidewinders. I don't know if there's going to be aerial threats in this mission, but it's always good to be prepared. The second, module on the left pylon would be the TGP, or the targeting pod. And, we also have 2X laser-guided Mavericks, as you can see on the inner pylons. And in the innermost, pylons of the aircraft, you have 21X laser hydras, or M151Ls, right? So these are laser-guided conversion kits for the conventional hydras. In the middle of the pylon, or the fuselage, you can see, and I can zoom in here, you can see two GBU-54s. So these are laser JDAMs. So this is actually the first time I'm going to be using laser JDAMs. And it's, going to be interesting for me to study this while in a combat mission. And in the middle, you have that is actually a CBU 97. Hello, Aid Magnaya has liked the stream. Salamat. And yeah, that's it. So let me give you situational awareness in this campaign. We are going to be taking off from Shiraz International. We are in the territories of Iran. Our target is going to be in Lake Daesh, which is right here. And we're going to egress, and then after that, we're going to land safely back to Shiraz, or at Shiraz. Ang goal natin would be to aid the capture of the high-value target, who is a Daesh spokesperson named Muhammad Yassin Aram Perez, or El Cordobes. Let's just call him that for this roleplay. And from there, we should be able to safely glide back. But then again, ang complications dito is this area is riddled with man-pads. So insurgents typically use what we call man-pads, and those are portable surface-to-air missiles, right? And we don't want any of that. So ang goal natin would be to climb above cloud cover, or so what else can I turn on here? I can also turn on my CDU, my EGI, so those are going to be warmed up. Oxygen test is already completed, and it's functioning properly. We have 5,000 PSI, so that's pretty okay. APU power generator should be on. That's good. Ang labo ng audio, sabi ni Rin Sambinay. Paano malabo? Let me try and. What do you mean malabo? Is my voice bad, or is this the clarity that's bad? Interesting. All right, so we are in a start cycle. Oh, garbled. Maybe because I am using...
Okay, here we go. Is this better? Can someone sound off? I think I'm using voice mod. Right, so we're going to start up now. Going to move my right engine to idle, which engages my engine start cycle at this point. And I'm going to wait for my navigation systems to align. So another thing that I'm going to be using here na bago would be the helmet-mounted queuing system. I'll show you that. So the problem with the Warthog is that if you look left or right, you don't have any tactical awareness unless you are, familiar with the area, right? Or you have a good memory. But one thing that we can use, pala, is this. Shit. Para siyang Ace Combat, dude. So I now have the ability to have situational awareness. It's mounted on my helmet. And if I look right, I could, designate targets. Or I could lock up, some targets for my lasing or my JDAMs or my GBUs or whatever. So it's pretty cool. I could specify a SP as well. Okay, so we're waiting for that. We're gonna engage a couple of other things here. We're gonna turn on our IFCC to test, and that would effectively engage my HUD. Now it has a built-in test that I need to configure, and we're just gonna wait for that for a little bit. Other things that we need to take care of here would be the JTRS, so we're going to switch that on, CICU, and at the same time we are going to turn on our radios. So for our radios, this needs to be on AM, this needs to be on to main, and this other radio needs to be on FM. Alright, so that's good. So for those of you who just joined us, our mission today is high value target extraction. We are going to support a Delta Force team that's going to land on Daesh camp, and we are going to extract a spokesperson, a high-ranking official of the Daesh.
Pull up.
And that's it. That's going to be it. Okay, I'm actually too high on my seat.
Altitude.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my seat a little bit so I can see this. Pre-flight testing. And engine start cycle is still ongoing at this point, so we're waiting for that to finish. After that, we can move to the next engine. And we're just waiting for this. No failures found. Exit, and you're good. We can now turn on our IFCC to on. And then after this, we can turn on our multifunction displays here and start loading from a data cartridge. So the Warthog is a pretty old aircraft, so it runs off of a data cartridge, and it works. It's not the most advanced technology, and it's very lethal still. Dollar store F-35 HUD, sabi ni Rain Sambila. Yeah, it is. It works though. I mean, I could designate. Yeah, I can't look down. On an F-35, you can actually look down and see what's below you, which is actually pretty fucking awesome. So let's load all of it. Engine start cycle is still ongoing for some reason. Is it still ongoing? Inverter on standby. Okay, ulit. I'm gonna turn that off. Turn on my inverter. APU is maxed out, and we're gonna try to do the engine start cycle again. Okay, there we go. And what we're gonna be doing next is warming up our TGP, which is here, our targeting pod. And I'm gonna check my DSMS if it's already loaded. Yes, and you see all my weapons are already recognized by the aircraft. And I'll configure that later. Medyo maraming setup to, dudes. Okay, so just testing and looking at my my engines if it's spooling correctly. Right engine is properly spooling up. Engine start cycle should be complete. I'll configure the rest of the stuff here. Anti-skid should be on. Lights and everything else, we need to configure all that. Formation lighting should be good. Position flash should be steady. Engine instrument lights should be turned up a little bit so we can see. Flight instrument should be configured as well. Console lighting and whatever. We'll take care of that later. Checking out our alignment, we are 4.0.08. We are aligned. We're going to click nav. We're good. I can flip up my EGI. Yep, cool. And I can now flip up this ring right here. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go. Now we're going to ask for permission to taxi now. Shiraz International. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taxiing. So we're going to be taxiing to the runway, but we need to request permission once we're there. All right, so let's move. Rolling. All right, so we're going to be taxiing into position here, which is I think the assigned runway for us is runway 11 left. Smoothly watching in 240p, sabi ni Lars Hansen. What internet connection do you have, man? Probably should think about upgrading that shit. Okay, so we are taxiing. I hope I'm in the right taxiway. This is a pretty complicated airfield. Check our wingman. He's there. He's following us. Taxi lights on. Again, if you just joined us, our goal or mission for today is HVT, or High Value Target Retrieval. We are going to assist a Delta Force group to extract a high value target. David C. has liked the stream. Thank you so much. And for now, let me check my map because I am lost, honestly. It is so... oh yeah, so I just need to turn left. Okay, makes sense. Sorry about that. Yes, upload. My right MFD should be at CDU. It will test a lot of my systems knowledge. Tad is here. I'm gonna move to mission 1. Alright, so I think I need to be turning left, am I? Yes, I am. Left clear. And this mission will test my knowledge of countermeasures as well. So I'll fire up my countermeasures in a bit. Actually, let me do that now. Auto, MWS, all of those are going. So I'll describe those systems to you guys later. Colorado has liked the stream. Thank you so much. Good. All right. And this is a community developed mission, so I don't know what to expect. The problem with the community developed missions is they are typically buggy and trigger based. So hopefully we don't encounter any issues here. Well, let me check my map here. I missed my Navigraph charts in commercial flying. Yeah, I just need to turn left now. Turn right now. Okay. So we need to climb pretty aggressively, and for for an A10 Warthog, aggressive is relative. I mean, I can't climb the way I could climb with an FA-18 Hornet with a Warthog. Simply because, of course, it's pretty heavy, and it's not built for that. It's not as agile. I think I'll be pitching 10 degrees up for takeoff, and from there, be able to take care of stuff. So anyway, here's the runway. We need to cross over to the other side because we are assigned runway 11 right, or 11 left, sorry. Approach is clear. Okay, cross over. Crossing over to the other side. Thank you so much for joining me this wonderful Friday night. Day off ko. So I'm able to play games. Wow, this joint helmet mounted queuing system is actually pretty cool. Should make me super effective at identifying targets. It's the first time I'm going to be using it. Okay, this is 1-1 left. And I'm throttling down a little bit here. And I will stop right here. Actually, I can line up now, because I've been assigned that runway anyway. Request takeoff.
Springfield 1-1. Request takeoff.
Lining up. Flaps down.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Unable to clear for takeoff. I'll need to wait for a little bit.
Springfield 1-1.
There we go.
You are cleared for
There's the
takeoff.
clearance.
Climb 300 at QFE 25 decimal position.
Okay, I need to set my QFE because that QFE is messed up. It's 2500. That is super high. Just give this a spin. Actually, let me set that up later. Natamad ako. Let's set up to standard for now. Two 992. All right, good to go. So the procedure for taking off on on a Warthog is toe brakes, maximize your fans or max out your fans. And release, take off. At over 50 knots, I will disengage nose wheel steering and let the rudder do the work. Okay. 70 knots. I could rotate at around 150, 155 because of the heavy loadout that we have. We pretty much maxed out the loadout of the Warthog. 124 knots. 136. 150. And rotate. Gears up. Positive rate of climb. Silence at warning. Pitch to a maximum of 10 degrees only. Reach the end of the runway, and then we are going to be navigating to our first waypoint while doing a climbing turn. Okay, 2 is rolling as well, which is good.
Wheels up.
2 is wheels up. Wingman, rejoin formation.
2, join up.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the side. Alright, turn. Flaps to half. Alrighty. Welcome to Flight Sim, guys. In this mission, we are going to be assisting Delta Force to secure a high-value target over the territories of Iran. We are going to be eliminating any aerial defense threats because they are going to be riding in on Hueys. I don't know why Delta Force wouldn't use more advanced aircraft on this particular mission, but I guess they're also stretched thin. Alright. Turning to waypoint number 1. Okay, there is our waypoint. I am going to hold steady here. And I'm going to do a path hold. 6.7 miles. So if you look at my helmet-mounted cueing system, you can see some additional situational awareness cues. So Shiraz International Airport is to my right. It is pretty cool, I have to say. I could look up, I could look left. It's pretty awesome.
Warning, autopilot.
Love it. Our goal is to climb above cloud cover because, as I mentioned, this area is riddled with man pads. So maraming insurgents carrying surface-to-air missiles that are portable. And it will test my ability to use countermeasures and evade. So I hope I don't get shot down. But at the same time, that shit happens, part of the mission. Let's change our formation. Rejoin. Flip on my external lighting. Alright, sounds good. And at this point, I could actually do an altitude hold about around 13,000 feet. Alright. That's the A10C, Charlie 2. We're approaching waypoint number 1 in about 2.2 mics. Over the horizon, you see scorched earth, pretty much. So there's traces of a bombing run there. This is the urban territories near Shiraz International Airport in Iran. 1.1 mics. I'm gonna switch to waypoint number 2 now. Still climbing 11,000 feet now. And switching to waypoint number 2. Okay. Bank. Let's continue climbing. Waypoint number 2. It's almost here. Ups up full. And I could do an path or path altitude hold actually. At this point, okay. So autopilot right now. The reason I wanted to do that, I'm gonna turn off music for now, is I'm gonna configure my my weapon system. Our ingress point is waypoint number 4, if I remember correctly, on my knee board. And from there, we should be able to assault the target and call in Delta as soon as we've cleared the airspace. So 12,000 feet. Man pads should still be effective if they see us. Obviously, they can still track us. It's an IR, guided missile. Actually, I need to switch my my countermeasure systems auto, which it is. So they should just automatically fire those flares. Okay. Climbing up to 13,000 feet. About to approach waypoint number 3. Okay. I'm gonna set altitude hold right now. And I will be configuring a couple of things here. I'm arming my laser because I'm going to use that for targeting. Or at least I'm expecting to use that for targeting. DSMS, I need to set up my GBU-54s, which are my guided bombs, or JDAMs. So profile, GBU-54, I want nose and tail for maximum penetration. So the fuse will be both at the nose and the tail. Mode is CCRP, which is good. Change settings. Auto lace, I want that to be on. Save. I just don't want to hold the laser button for a long time. Then, what else do I need to do here? That's configured. I'm going to go back to stat. My M151Ls, I need to make sure that they are set in the proper PRF, or the laser code. PRF is 1688, which is good. That is correct. My Mavericks page, the last thing I'm going to be configuring. DO on, it will align. And we're just going to cruise on here. Right, so mission 2
Warning, autopilot.
is here. We're going to go to waypoint number 3 now. Our ingress point is waypoint number 4, remember? So, we're about cloud cover. Pretty safe from, I would say, any portable SAM threats. I don't think the insurgents have the capability to accurately hit us above cloud cover right now. I think they have pretty primitive, stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna cruise on over to waypoint number 3, and what I'll be doing is flipping out my master arm, so I could start my attack at any time. Right. My wingman is flying below cloud cover, despite my instructions for him to join me. That might cost him. I need to adjust the brightness of this thing. Okay, 100% brightness. Switching my soy here, and I'm gonna check my targeting pod in a bit, or have that warmed up. T-pod right there. I'm ready for an attack. Okay, just got 245 knots.
Warning, autopilot.
Mission 3 is 13 miles away, which is pretty good. After mission 3, or the waypoint that I am on right now, what I'm going to be doing is diving below cloud cover for ingress, scanning the camp, or its last known location. It has been marked by satellite intelligence on waypoint number 4. So another thing that I need to look at consistently here is this. This is my ALR, my radar warning receiver. If a SAM threat is detected, specifically if they're locking onto me via radar, or a AAA threat, it will appear here. A missile launch will be indicated by like a audible cue, or in a visual cue as well. So I need to watch out for that. 9 mics to waypoint number 3. I love the Warthog. It's nice and slow. Okay, it's pretty good here. Seven miles to target. Adjusting my trim for stability. Okay.
Contact air defense target.
Okay. We have air defense target. Please don't engage. Just follow me. Believe me on this one.
2, Join up.
Formation line abreast.
Flight. Go line abreast.
The Earth is still
copy.
this night's attack. What a bloody mess.
There's voice acting on this mission,
Boys kicked those bastards hard.
and it's horrible. Indeed, those boys kicked those bastards hard.
Contact air defense target. Close.
So I want you to look at my my 9 o'clock. That was the smoke, you know, that we were observing back in Shiraz. Look at that. So there was a bombing run completed by the Air Force there. I guess that's what he was referring to, and he's doing that for atmospheric and theatrics. Ooh. Okay. 2.2 mics for mission number 3, or waypoint number 3. We are close to target. I want to have one last look at my DSMS to make sure I have everything configured. My 65 missile launch. Fuck.
Warning, autopilot.
Shit. Fuck me.
On spike. 6 o'clock.
Stop. We're good now. Shit. Alright. Stop it. Stop flaring. There we go. Stop. Shit. Okay. Nawala yung poise ko. Fuck. Sorry about that, dudes. I am now gonna go to mission number 3, which is towards this direction at 2.3 mics. I got derailed a little bit there. I told you to stay above cloud cover, but you wouldn't listen to me. I don't like being shot at. Sometimes I wish mod creators did voice acting, but then I hear stuff like this and nah, I'm good without it. Yeah. No, but there are really good mission creators who invest in, you know, voice acting. Obviously, it's not these guys. So I got off course there. I need to go back to waypoint number 3. Actually, let me go back. Let me go to my ingress. My ingress position. I got derailed. Sorry about that. We're gonna fly now to our IP, and once I have it on my sights, I will descend below cloud cover. Hopefully I don't have any more SAM threats, because as you can see on my dispensers, I am low on chaff, or sorry, low on flares. Okay, IP is here. I panicked there, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what to expect in this mission. 20 degrees, 10 degrees, and there is my IP. So I'm now gonna proceed to go below cloud cover, descend systematically and very, very carefully, keeping my eyes on my radar warning receiver. Wala yung poise natin doon, dudes. And I'm hoping that there's no mountain here. I'm not familiar with the terrain, which is probably something you should have studied. Ingress point. And we need to descend, like I said. Ingress point is 24 miles away. Banking. 12,000 feet. There we go. I can't see shit. Relying purely on my instruments at this point. Alright. If you just joined us, our goal is you know, to provide close air support on a high-value target extraction or assassination, depending on what kind of fight that guy puts up. Okay, I'm down below cloud cover now, and we should be good. All right, so let's go here. There we go. My ingress point is right there. Engaging altitude hold. I am good at 9,000 feet.
Warning, autopilot.
My father was a pilot back in 91. Those were the good days, where you knew who your enemy was and where they were hiding.
Who cares, dude?
Yeah, it was easy. Anything you saw was an enemy.
Yeah, it was easy. Anything you saw was an enemy. Like a B-movie acting attempt. Alright, we're at 9,000 feet. Actually, let me go to 7,000. That's a better altitude for bombing runs and that kind of thing.
Warning, autopilot.
Navigation. 9,000 feet. 17 miles away to ingress, and from there we can scan, the campsite using my my targeting pod right here. And our primary targets are surface-to-air missile threats. I can't believe I'm already out of flares. I kind of panicked and overdid that, flaring earlier. But that's what happens when you don't expect anything. Especially not being shot at from that high. 8,000 feet. There is some wind. My HUD is a little skewed to the left because of winds. Doesn't matter. We're going to be relying on instruments a lot. Trim down. 14 miles to our ingress point. We are in the vicinity where that camp is, and it should be across that lake if I remember my kneeboard mapping correctly. Let's just take a look at that very quickly. Yeah, so it's in Lake Tashk. So we are approaching Lake Tashk. It's right in front of us. I'm gonna hold this altitude.
Warning, autopilot.
I'm gonna steer my aircraft to this direction right here, and I'm gonna be holding this altitude and heading. Did my wingman get shot? Where are you? Formation, go line abreast.
Go line abreast.
Wingman, rejoin formation.
2, join up.
Okay, 9 mics to IP. Gonna speed up a little bit here. Disengaging autopilot for now. And I will be switching to black hot because this is not good for the current lighting conditions. I'm gonna switching to soy here, and I will be switching to. There we go. I think that's a better view. Fleur, thermal, whatever you call it. Approaching our ingress points. Buti ka na tumili doon, sabi ni Robert. Oo nga, pre. Nagulat ako, pre. Oh, there's my wingman. For those of you who just joined us, I am currently at the cockpit of an A10 Warthog, Charlie version, or A10 2C, dubbed the Tank Killer. We're providing a close air support mission to support Delta Force units. IPs there. I'm gonna switch to my target location there. I'm gonna slew all my sensors to that direction, and you can see my targeting pod pick it up. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here so I can assess the situation in the camp, because I don't know what to expect. Let's see. Looking at my targeting pod, and hopefully the plane does not crash into a mountain. I don't see anything yet. We are at waypoint number 5, which is our target. I don't see anything. Am I missing anything here? It might become clearer when we get nearer. I'll figure that out. Okay, let's fly this
Warning,
heading.
autopilot.
We're at 200 knots. Okay, targeting pod is secured. I'm going to slow down deliberately here, and I'm going to try to pick targets, because we are approaching the target location. Scanning. White hot. Let's switch views. Wide. Have nothing. I might be a little bit too far still. It will become clearer in a bit. Wingman's almost on me. Okay. I can inform Ghost, says the message, once the area is clear. My trim's fucked, so I need to fix that and fly level. Here we go. Altitude heading mode. I still don't see any targets, honestly. So I'm
Warning, autopilot.
trying to figure out what's next here. I'm 13 miles out, which is pretty close. Still figuring out where those targets are. They should be here around here somewhere. There we go. There's the target. Slewing here. Okay, let's check again. Altitude and heading. I still don't see anything, honestly, dudes. Check it out. Checking the area. Am I in the wrong place? Am I given wrong coordinates? What's the story here? Switching my sensor of interest here. Approaching the target now. I don't see anything. You guys see anything? Oh, there it is. I see them now. Okay. Targeting pod. Select a target here, and I see one here. That looks like a Shilka, which is anti-air point tracking. I'm gonna lace it. Selecting my Mavericks now. Switching back to my HUD. CCIP mode engage. I will be selecting my Maverick. Maverick page loaded. Uncage my Maverick. It's gonna seek. Point track on my HUD. Target lock. We are within range, and I will shoot. And Maverick rifle.
Warning, autopilot.
There's our Maverick out. That should seek that target. And I could actually change course a little bit here. Want to make sure that my target hits that. That is definitely anti-air. AGM 64 Maverick. It's acquiring, I think. Boom! Target destroyed. Several infantry units destroyed as well, and that's good. We're gonna notch it. I'm gonna go back. So we're gonna see what else is there after we take care of.
Contact target, close spot.
After we take care of that camp, what we're gonna be doing is we are
Contact air defense target, close spot.
going to signal Delta Force, who is stationed nearby, to drop in and secure the target. Missile launch. I have a missile launch. Deploying flares. That's definitely a SAM. I'm getting out of here for now. That area is pretty hot. So they have man pads there and they're targeting us. So I'm just gonna get out of their. I'm just gonna get out of their. Their targeting zone, hopefully. I'm gonna peel away. I'm gonna ask my teammate to start engaging air defenses for now.
Engage air defenses.
I'm not sure if there are any more need for my Mavericks at this point. I'm gonna climb. I could see them on my HMC there. That's a target. Let's go around back. They're burning. I don't think there's anyone else. Oh, there's a person right there.
Running in.
Missile launch.
Missile away.
That's my teammate, not me. Stop placing. I just want to specify a SP. It looks like those people are standing around there guarding something. I'm gonna mark that as my SP. Gonna slew all my sensors there. Changing to guns now. Okay. Here's the camp. I'm gonna run in. Whoa! Track IR. Track IR has been disconnected. Jesus Christ, what a clumsy move. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's move this a little bit so you don't fuck my game up. There's the target. Gun pack. One. There we go. There's my reticle. I'm gonna time some birding here. Let me try to pick some targets here. I have a combat mix. I have 1,200 rounds. I'm in range.
Pull up, pull up.
Destroyed.
Altitude, altitude.
Okay, there we go. Good run. I try to designate some more targets there. Critically damage a lot of them. Can't be spare. Doing another run. Switching to guns again. There we go. There's my gun reticle. A lot of dead bodies. There's the camp to my side. I could actually select some targets using my helmet here. I'm not going to do that. I don't need it. Turning in here. I think their air defenses are down. Going for another gun run here. There we go. 1.8 miles. Peppering them there. Little salvo, target destroyed.
Pull up, pull up.
Strafing run.
Altitude, altitude.
There we go. Good effect on target. That shit is gone. Right, so we can signal in the Delta Force unit to fucking do their jobs and extract the HVT. Oh, missile launch. Oh shit, no, that's my wingman. Missiles away. Okay, so I think we can safely signal the extraction team to proceed to target. And I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna cut the music first so I can hear the radio chatter. See how awful this voice acting is.
Ghost, the camp is secure. You may proceed.
Ghost, the camp is secure. You can proceed. So we'll need to orbit.
Roger that, Springfield. We proceed to target.
We need to orbit to make sure that we have we can provide them with support when needed. There's the Delta Force squad, or element, moving into the Daesh camp to extract the enemy target. So I am just gonna take a look at what's going on there. I'm switching to guns now, for now, so I can respond quickly if I need to. I'm just gonna orbit around and watch them do their thing. So there's the camp. And we're going to be flying an orbit around it. There's the helicopters. I can see them right now. They're about to land. Okay, there we go. Got a gimbal roll for some reason. There we go. So that's the camp that we just destroyed, and now we're waiting for Delta Force to land to secure the prisoner. Or that's a little bit.
Ghost is on the ground. We
A little
proceed
bit.
to our mission.
A little bit premature to call them or call him a prisoner because they haven't really extracted him yet. I can see there. There's the target. I could specify this as my SPI because that's pretty awesome. Target. And I can mark that as a sensor point of interest, which is pretty cool. Standby. AG mode. Alright. So we'll just fly in orbit here. I'm going to do an altitude hold. $7,000 feet is perfect. Thank you very much. And we are going to be slewing our target to, or our sensors to that target.
Contact air defense target. 1 o'clock.
We're waiting for, so we're currently waiting for tasking. Delta Force is doing their own thing. I can see boots on the ground.
Area clear. 8 tangos down. None of them is El Cordobés. 1 tango injured. We are attempting to get intel. Stay online.
Okay, so target is not there, which is unfortunate, to say the least. So here, I'm going to try to look at the situation here. I have my wing. So you can see on my soy Delta Forces on the ground. Those are infantry units there. And they are securing the target location.
Running in.
I'm still orbiting
Engaging air defenses.
just to
Warning,
make sure that we
autopilot.
are ready for tasking.
2. Running in.
I can see them there. Ready for tasking. So you can see again Delta Force units securing the perimeter of the camp. And I can zoom in on some of those dudes actually, so you can see them. Mean looking dudes from the Combat Application Group, or Delta Force as they're commonly called. Alright, fly level. There they are, securing the camp. My wing is blocking that view actually. And we're standing by for tasking, guys. So there's the camp. It's right there, marked as target. And we're orbiting around it. So you can see, I think they're still talking amongst themselves in relation to what we're supposed to do. Boots are on the ground, though.
Overlord. Seems the target is in a country house near a different lake. The Maharu Lake. In a town near the lake, the villa is one of the big ones with a water tank inside the premises.
Jesus Christ. You hear that? So what Overlord is saying is that, you know, the high-value target is in another lake. So they messed up their lakes, basically.
Copy it, Ghost. Springfield. The lake is close to the base. Come back to base and wait for order.
Okay, come back to base then. Egressing. Yeah, Lars said, yeah, the princess is in another castle. That's pretty accurate. Okay, well, we're gonna RTB for now unless we get other tasking options from Overlord. So I am going to go to egress, and I'm gonna climb because those man pads are something else, man. I don't have any flares. I have a lot of shaft, but it's pretty useful. Or that's pretty useless for an IR guided surface-to-air missile. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of my Mavericks for now. I don't need that. Back to my DSMS, switching to nav mode, and I'm gonna climb to 13,000 feet again. Have my wingman rejoin my formation.
2. Join up.
Say goodbye to those boys from Delta. Sorry for wasting your time. We had bad intel. I'm pretty sure they're gonna task me to find that other camp. It says now that it's a villa, is what it says. Right. Okay, so we're just flying here. We're able to clear a Daesh camp, so I guess that's good. It's always a good thing. Slowing everything back to bore sight, and I'm gonna switch to CDU. Turning. And climbing. Again, I want to climb to about 13,000 feet. And there is our waypoint. Sounds good. Okay, and then we're climbing. Do level flight. Okay, for those of you that just joined us, we were sent to assist the extraction of a high-value target. Delta Force was leading that operation. We cleared the base, got rid of enemy air defenses, so their Hueys can come in and land, but intelligence got messed up. So we had bad intel, apparently. And what we're going to be needing to do is return to base now on egress. And we're going to wait for further tasking. I'm sure that en route, Overlord will give us new coordinates to destroy. But all in all, it's a pretty good mission. I mean, the voice acting is pretty horrid, to be honest with you. 8 mics to the egress location, which is right here. Putting with my tab here. Okay, so let's fly this heading for now. I'm pretty high now, but I see some enemy air defenses as called out by my wingman, so I'm gonna climb a little bit more. So we're now 13,000 feet on my tab. Review that a little bit just to make sure. Yep, approaching egress point, waypoint number 6 right here. Okay. I can't believe Intel just messed up that bad. But then again, I think they got lucky because at least there was a real base there, a real enemy camp. Otherwise, that would be the monumental waste of time. Right. Waiting tasking here. Waypoint number 6. 7's coming up. And thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Friday night. We're flying an A10 Warthog for this mission. We are looking for a Daesh spokesperson named El Cordoba. We didn't find him on our first attempt. I am waiting for tasking from Overlord. I am currently returning to base. 8.7 is here. Just need to keep straight. Hold steady flight. Let's look at my map if I'm going the right direction. Yes, I am. Looks like the Delta boys are also packing up. They probably blew that place up. And let's give me steer points, please. Alright. Egress. Alright. Feet, approaching our mission waypoint. Standing by for tasking still. Fixing my trim because it got messed up. There we go. Pretty windy. There's some strong winds it's blocking the plane. Alright, so approaching waypoint number 7. Then we're going to proceed to 8 a bit. What's wrong with this This wind is crazy. Okay. So we're now at waypoint 7, proceeding to 8. Wingman's right there. Okay. Go back here. Okay, we're tracking waypoint number 8 now on our way home. Waiting for tasking. They said they're going to give me en route instructions. So let's see. Half an hour to hold. Let's just hold this steady for now. This is where we want to be. Okay, let's go back to our course line. Okay. So we are now en route to Shiraz Air Force Base. We're waiting for further tasking from Overlord. I like how all, military command, I guess like units have names like Magic, Overlord, Whiplash. Overlord just seems so ominous. Leo Gahe has liked the stream. Maraming salamat, Leo. Alright, so if you just join us, we are at the cockpit of an A10 Warthog. And we are supposed to assist in the capture of a high-value Daesh target with the assistance of Delta Force. We softened up a camp, destroyed enemy air defenses. We destroyed some high-value targets on there as well, but at the same time, the primary target wasn't there. So Delta Force actually packed up and left. So here they are. And they're like, bad intel. I wonder why they're riding Vietnam-era Hueys. Okay, approaching waypoint 8 now. We should be able to be in this location soon. And they should be close to base, I would say. I mean, that other target that we're looking for, they said it's a villa somewhere close to the base. So let's see how this mission actually plays out. It should be pretty close. So we're steaming ahead to waypoint number 8, which is our base. And then most likely we're going to be rerouted somehow. So yeah, I mean, I'm also enjoying this helmet-mounted queuing system for the A10 Warthog. It really gives me a lot of additional tactical awareness, which is pretty cool. It's super cool. So going back, I am at mission number 8, or waypoint number 8. Specifying that MSP. Navigation. Right. So we are about 18 miles? Yeah, 18 miles from waypoint number 8. And then we should be receiving their orders. Either that or they're going to tell me to RTB. Because the Huey is a cool looking heli. That's correct though. I mean, that's actually true. I like the Huey. There's actually a DCS module for the Huey and I might get that next. So, you're right. We shouldn't disrespect the Huey like that. I apologize for that. It might be old, but look who's talking. I mean, this is a pretty old aircraft too. I think the Air Force is actually retiring this aircraft. Probably thinking of retiring it, right? So, let me put my seat down. I'm a little bit too high on my seat. There we go. It's a better view. I didn't even get to use all the cool toys. I got to use a Maverick. And I got to use my Gao Avenger. Okay, so we're approaching waypoint number 8. I am adjusting. Adjusting my path here. Okay, waypoint number 8 coming up. I think they canceled or postponed the retirement plans of the A10. Yeah, I don't think they have a viable alternative for CAS. It should have been replaced by the F-35. The F-35 is at least planned to, take on the roles of like multiple aircraft, which is good because it lessens like maintenance complexity and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's very good at what it does. I mean, everyone loves it. We're approaching waypoint 8. Waiting tasking for now, still. Holding this level flight for now. Did someone just shoot at me? Man, I thought someone shot at me. That's gonna suck. Oh, not that one. Some awful music. Let's do some punk here. And the F-35 doesn't have a bird. Yeah, it doesn't have the GAL 8 Avenger. Which is this beauty right here. Alright, dudes. So, we're approaching waypoint number 8, as you can see. Alright, it's back in the center of the course line here. HMCS is good. I can recall all my marks now, I think.
Contact air defense target. 1 o'clock. 114.
Missile launch!
Autopilot.
Jesus Christ. Did it launch behind me? Shit! Where? Fuck me. I didn't need that shit.
Springfield, we have spotted the place. Note down the coordinates. 39 Romeo.
Wait,
X-ray,
dude, I'm not ready to take down the
November,
coordinates.
8,
Jesus Christ.
2 0 7 4 4 5 2 4 0. Repeat. 3 9 Romeo.
39
X-ray,
Romeo.
November 8 2 0 7 4 4 5 2 4
Contact air defense
0.
target. 114.
It is a villa is heavily protected by infantry and look like there are some man pads in the area.
Shit.
Take down
Exactly
the
what I
buildings
need.
of the villa, but collateral damage is
Let me
not
convert that
acceptable. The
coordinates
area is
into
so area we are trying to ask
sorry,
Overlord out.
oh, longitude, latitude. I need to be making use of my CDU here for those coordinates. Gonna cheat a little bit here. Hold on 1 second. I need to configure my CDU. Oh shit, here we go. So, the lat long for that particular waypoint is, I'm going to turn this or switch this to mission, and I will create a waypoint. We are going to create waypoint info plus 0. We need a waypoint right here, waypoint number 10. So, we need to convert that. Let me do precision mode on my track IR because it's messed up. Actually, no, that is already precision mode. So the lat long coordinates for that is northing 2919, 384, 2919, 384.
Contact air defense target. 3 o'clock. 133.
Northing 2919 to 384. The easting heading of that, or the coordinate is 5252. If that conversion is accurate. 5252. Sorry. If you're entering easting information on the CDU, it has to start with a 0. 0. 52 52 502. Easting. And we are gonna call this HVT. This waypoint is going to be called HVT. Probably here, HVT. And I'm going to assign that as waypoint number 10. I hope I got that. 052 52.0502. and 2919384. So we're going to assign that as waypoint number 10, and I should be able to access that on my oh, Nunez Casey. That's like the stream. Thank you so much. So I'm going to access that on my here mission Shiraz. No, that's not it. Did I get that correctly? 10 MSN. Okay, so where is that? Okay,
Warning, autopilot.
so let's run in. We've been tasked a new target, and hopefully this is it. Right, here we go. Let me drop below cloud cover here. It's 11 miles from where I am currently, which is pretty cool. Miles. Make that my sensor point of interest. I'm going to switch to TGP. Oh yes, and that is the villa. Now we need to look for targets here. That's pretty dumb. I don't see any targets. Switch to white hot. I don't see any targets. Switching to IR. So I'm just gonna bomb that place, that's all. Alright. I'm down. Specifying this as an area track. And I will be using my GBU 12s. Sorry, GBU 54s on this. But I need to configure these first. Doesn't look like I have anyone there. So let me just let me do an altitude hold and configure my GBU 54s before I proceed on mission.
Contact air defense target, 11 o'clock, point 6.
Calm down, dude. I got it. All right.
Warning, autopilot.
Make sure there are no mountains in the area. GBU 54s profile. I want nose and tail, CCRP, change settings, speed, waypoint ID, auto lace is on, save. Alright, so that should be good. Let's try that again. Or let's make sure that that's good. CB90, no. I want my GB54s. View profile. Pylon, nose and tail. Mode CCRP, change settings, lace time. I want the lace time to be 8 seconds. Is what's recommended, if I remember correctly. Minimum altitude. I want my minimum altitude when I drop this bomb. Missile launch. Oh shit, somebody's firing at me. This is not good. Yep, they're firing at me. You're too far though, so you can't hurt me. Alright, so let me go back to configuring my shit. Minimum altitude is, I want to drop this bomb at 7,000 feet. 7,000 feet. Nope, that didn't work. CCU error. Clear that shit. 7,000 feet. Did I do that right? Yep, 7,000 feet. And we're going to put that here. Minimum altitude, speed, waypoint ID, auto lace, I want that on, and save. Alright, sounds good. So we have our GBU54s selected. I'm now going to search for targets again. On this heading. There is the target. You can see it.
Warning, autopilot.
Let's try, let's end this. Let's end this El Cordoba. What a weird name. But yeah. Let's end this guy. Air defenses.
Engage air defenses. 2, copy.
Submission.
2, engaging air defenses.
Let's run in on these guys now.
2, running in.
I see them. Switching to my TGP as soy. I'm gonna identify some targets here. I can't see anyone, honestly. Oh yeah, there's a person. Yeah, but I don't want to concern myself from that over that. I will begin lacing now, which is this is my primary target. GBU 12 laser will be active shortly. I think there are targets. Let me get those guys first.
Warning, autopilot.
One point night mics. Switching to my gun reticle here.
2, missile away.
Defender firing or Bow Avenger firing.
2, missile away.
Pull up, pull up.
2, flares on target.
I'm sorry, your
Altitude,
Vilas. Fuck.
altitude.
Destroyed man pads. Destroyed the soldier. Destroyed a bunch of other things. And they should be fucked up that point. Good effect on target. Vilas burning, but we don't want to give it a chance. I see missile launch detection. Looks like they fired on me. Oh shit! I got hit. No! Have fire. God damn it. No! That's my standby instruments. The fans are good. We're damaged. We're damaged. Wingman. Engage. Ground targets.
2, engage targets of opportunity.
I'm still alive, but my CDU is fucked.
Rudder.
If you can see my my Warthog, it got pretty messed up. It's up to my wingman now. That's the reason why I was worried about my flares, being low or empty at this point.
Uzi 1, defending triple A at Bulls 320 for 270.
You know what? No surrender. Let's fuck these guys up.
Tally vehicle at Bulls 320 for 270.
Engage ground targets.
Engage targets of opportunity.
Alright, there we go.
Rudder.
I have a combat mix of 240 rounds. I'm not gonna give up. Mama didn't race no bitch. Can't believe you guys shot at me. It's kind of a dick move, if you ask me. Okay. I'm gonna run in again. Fuck these guys up. Or someone sighting over there.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Okay,
Pull up, pull up.
I still have 140 rounds left. Oh, I killed it. I just need to deliver the bomb then. Maybe I could do a CCIP run. My systems are fucked. Look, my left CDU is messed up. So I'm not even sure how I'm gonna get home, honestly. It's gonna be some weird ass way to navigate, but let's go.
2, running in.
go back. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna drop this bomb. There we go. There we go. Little one win. I can't use CCRP, dude. Let me kill this other guy first. I think he's the only one remaining. So let's see if I could kill this guy.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
All
Killed him.
turrets have been destroyed.
Woo! Alright.
Good job, Springfield. Come
All
back
targets
to base.
destroyed. We're RTB. Fucked up that house. Killed El Cordoba. You don't want to get captured. So it's time to go home. How am I going to get home? That's a problem. I don't have navigation shit. Now, I'll need to rely on headings and that kind of shit. Alright, so I'm going to radio in Shiraz RTB now. Request azimuth.
Field 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
We're gonna be using an old school compass. Okay. Old school navigation here. How am I wide fuel? I'm 6,000 pounds. I'm very safe. Man, really got fucked up. Look at that shit. Surprised we're even flying. So we're gonna cage in now. TGP is... I'm gonna have my CDU... Wait, shit, it's not available. Can I turn it on and off again? Like how an IT person would do it? I'm gonna cheat now. Yeah, Shiraz should be south of me. Not south, it's actually north of me. Okay, so let's do that. Dude, they told us to RTB. If I can get back here, we'll join.
Flight, join up. RTB.
Alright, we're RTB.
Target destroyed.
Well, good for you. Look at my aircraft. Okay, so you acknowledge. Let's go. We are traveling north. This is the way to go, I think. At least I can still do altitude hold. Alright, guys, we're RTB. That was a very eventful mission. Actually, the mission is not done yet because I don't even know if I can get home. I haven't really assessed the damage to my aircraft that well. And we need to, actually... We need to look at our landing gear and all of those things if those are working. And I don't have navigation right now.
Uzi 1 is RTB at 5,000.
Okay, so let's head this direction. Seems like I'm headed the right direction, am I? Yeah, I'm gonna go visual. Should be at the end of the lake. My computer is fucked. What are you gonna do, man? We didn't give up, though. It's a fun mission. Assess the damage here. Oh shit, even our landing gear is messed up, guys, so it's gonna be like the last time. The landing gear is messed up. We're not gonna be able to land this thing. I mean, we are gonna be able to land it, but it's not gonna be a smooth, I guess, like touchdown. We're not gonna be able to steer it, so we're gonna have to have it repaired on the runway. Shiraz is here, right? Yeah, it is. So just across the lake, I'm gonna do an emergency landing on 29 right. If that's okay with you guys. Look at the damage I sustained here. And my flight control surfaces aren't in their best shape either. It's gonna be a challenge, dude. Okay. Edge of the map. I'm gonna call inbound in a bit. I just realized what HVT means after so many ARMA missions with an HVT task, said Lars Hansen. What the fuck? How do you even know what to do? Guys, prepare the crash unit. We are going to be going in for a hard landing on this one. We have multiple malfunctions. Going the right direction, I think. Yeah, edge of the map. And then my trim is super messed up. I got hit by a SAM, a manpad. Runway in sight, though, which is good. Calling in inbound. 5. Turn off the music for now, and I will contact Shiraz. Inbound.
Springfield 1-1.
Gears down.
Springfield 1-1. Fly heading 206. Fort 1. QFE 25
Slow down. Switch to nav.
29. To pattern altitude.
Runway 29. I am gonna crash on the side of this runway for sure. I mean, I'm gonna be able to touch down, but of course, because of the damage that we sustained on our what do you call this? Our gears are most likely gonna crash. I don't even have an accurate read on my speed. Look, my CDU or my HUD tells me that I'm at 50 knots, which is impossible because that's way below the stall speed. My AOA or angle of attack indexer isn't even reacting properly. Flaps down. Let's try if I can save this.
Springfield 1-1.
Wait for visual. Request landing.
Springfield 1-1. Request landing.
Yeah, that AOA indexer is not gonna have any way to determine my speed, so I'll need to feel this out, honestly. Gears down, flaps full. Gear, speed brakes up. Fucking messed up landing gear. My left main gear is messed up. So, here we go. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Prepare to fire trucks. Jesus Christ, what a mess. Alright, bro, let's go. Let's do it. At least the airframe survived. I'm hoping that if I don't crash and burn here, the air crews are still able to repair it. Here we go. Aim for that threshold. Is my wingman with me? No? So I could use the center line.
Altitude, altitude.
Jesus Christ. May God have mercy on my soul. I have a roll to the left that I need to control. The aircraft is rolling. Throttle a little bit. Do it last minute here. Slow down. Oh, fuck me. Trim's messed. Flare. There it is. As expected. We're good. We're good. Nose wheel steering. Come on. Yes. Take it out here. No! Well, that was unfortunate. Jesus Christ, what a mess. So Delta's back. We crashed at Shiraz. Take a look at what happened to our aircraft there. Where is it? Oh, seriously, where is it? Am I at the right place? Hold on a second. Just want to take a look at it. We crashed at 29 right, if I remember correctly. So we should be around here somewhere. This was the runway threshold. And there's our aircraft. Apparently we disintegrated. This is pretty fucking weird. Anyways. A sad day. We completed the mission, guys. We finally captured El Cordoba. We destroyed an enemy Daesh compound. And he wasn't there. But we found his villa, destroyed it, and killed him. But at what cost? Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. You know, we tried our best to land that, you know, given its state, but it was pretty impossible to control at that point. I probably should have just accepted the fact that I needed to go on the grass, and you know, didn't try to correct it with nose wheel steering. But dude, I'm not trained for this kind of shit. I didn't know what to do. But let's, you know, look at our wingman land. And we'll call it a day. It is a successful mission. But again, at what cost? He's gonna be in for a surprise. That is Buddy. What's this guy's name? Captain France. Captain France. You're gonna be surprised when you land to know that your wingman has suffered a fiery, miserable death. This aircraft is actually pretty messed up too. We took a lot of AA fire. It was a pretty well-defended position, I have to say. And he really did his best here. But oh no, look at his landing gears. It's the same as mine. I'm not sure if he can land this. And he might be seeing each other soon, buddy. Captain Mike, ba't hindi ka nag-eject ng seat? Sabi ni Jeric Basay. Gusto ko i-land yung airframe eh. Sayang eh. Fuck this dude. That's not possible. Well, he's a better aviator than I am. Look at that. Jesus. Jeric Basa, yeah, I didn't eject because I wanted to save the airframe. If I ejected, it will just go out of control and crash somewhere. It will roll like it did. But tama ka, kung nag-eject ako, at least nawala yung airframe and I'm still alive. But at this point, this guy was able to land it with all of his landing gears messed up. You know what I mean? Walang gulong, dude. And he was able to fucking stop it on the runway. Probably should just slam the brakes, but I was afraid, you know, one of my brakes wasn't working and differential braking would cause me to, you know, fucking roll over. But this guy is great. Captain France. was an awesome aviator. He's probably looking for me right now. Where are you, buddy? Mike, where are you? Answer me, Mike! Answer me! But that's that's it, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a successful mission, and we all did it in the service of the country. One less terrorist, and we are winning this war on terror, guys. You have to believe me. So anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Tonight I'm gonna try to fly more Warthog missions. It's actually pretty fun to fly the Warthog. It's not like the F-18 Hornet, I would say, where I don't know how to describe the Hornet when you fly it. It's just a little bit too unfair with the current like opposition forces that I'm facing, right? But the Hornet is up close and personal. You really got to experience or put into use what you learn about this weapon system, its navigation, its old school cockpit, and the new additions to the A10 C2, right? Like the helmet-mounted queuing system and that kind of thing, which I use. But man, it's definitely a lot of fun to fly the Warthog. I mean, I wish next time I could save the airframe and land in one piece. Maybe the thing to do there was to just engage that target with just guided bombs. But yeah, I mean, I probably approached that incorrectly. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, mission accomplished. This guy made it back home. This is gonna cost a couple $100,000 to repair. But I think ano lang yan, Vulcasil lang yan. If you put some Vulcasil here, some WD-40 on the wheels, and some epoxy on these bullet holes, lilipad na ulit yan. We're gonna be hunting terrorists again in no time. In any case, until then, it was a pleasure flying with you guys. I am now in the afterlife after I died, in a fiery crash. But yeah, I'll see you again in the next stream. I hope that was at least very entertaining for you guys. We can't always have a successful incident-free mission in DCS. I mean, in a commercial flight, in X-Plane or whatever, it's probably expected, but in a combat mission like this, it's not. Especially because I am, what do you call this? I am, how do you say this? I'm flying community developed missions. So, yun nga, yung mission pinlay ko tonight is called Fox Hunt, Operation Fox Hunt. It was distributed by the community in Digital Combat Simulator. It's a pretty fun mission. And Delta is back. These states are back. One American life was lost today. Salute. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll stream again soon. Thank you for keeping me company in this very fun and intense flight, apparently in the end. And I'll be ending the stream